I've been doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure out how I can build my channel, how I can get more subscribers, make money. And I don't really think that's important right now. I think what's important right now is negativity. And I'm not saying it's important like a good thing, it's important like a bad thing. Every single video almost, pretty much every post on Facebook is either people talking about how wonderful Charlie Kirk was and what a beautiful soul he was. And it was horrible what happened to him. And Trump supporters and MAGA people complaining and telling everybody how horrible the liberals are and broken English and typos and bad English, bad grammar. And there's a lot of things I want to say when I see those things, and I just want to say, you're stupid, all that. I think we should all just take a step back and realize what this negativity is doing to our social media, our lives, our family. I mean, pretty much Charlie Kirk's death is because of social media. The guy, whomever did it, because it's clearly wasn't done by this guy with a 30-06. Anybody who knows about guns knows it wasn't what they say it was. I don't know who did it. I mean, I have no clue. And I'm not here to do a video about that. I'm here to try to figure out a formula for maybe just a little bit less negativity. Why don't we all just take a step back? I'll do it. I'll practice what I preach. When you see a post that bothers you, when you see someone calling Jimmy Kimmel a liar and they spell it Lier, and it's not funny. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. Just don't say anything. And I'm just as guilty as anybody else about it. I've been laying off of it lately because my wife, frankly, frightens me. And she's one of the first ones that noticed it. She's like, every other post is negative. Every other post is somebody threatening somebody. Every other post is somebody calling bullshit on somebody else's post. As much as we might find it entertaining to laugh at Wes Watson, oh, damn it, we're seeing all these stolen valor, even in the military. I mean, even in the government. It's like every other military guy is lying about his service. And by the way, if you were in the military in any capacity, thank you for your service. You were very much needed. You make it possible for a guy like me to walk around and act like an idiot. So thank you. But this negativity, we have to stop it. We just have to stop it. I mean, if one post per all of us, if all of us just not do it on one post, one video, can you imagine the amount? Can you imagine the amount of goodness would be put out there just by the lack of the negativity? I can do the numbers in my head, but it would be wrong. So let's just all, as an exercise, for one day, try to not post something you're thinking. Just because you think it doesn't mean you have to say it. And I'm guilty of this too. So I'm going to have to go along with this too. Because I don't ever want to tell somebody to do something and I'm not willing to do it myself. If we do it for one day, maybe we could even do it for a day and a half. Maybe we could do it for 2 days. Maybe we can do it long enough to institute some change. As much as I've said that MAGA will never come around to us, and just like the liberals will never come around, maybe we can find some sort of way to compromise and all live together peacefully. Because this ain't peaceful what we're doing now. This is bad. I'm 60 years old. This is the worst I've ever seen it. I've been through race riots in high school. I've been through a lot of stuff like that. I've never seen it this bad. I've never seen people talk about racism and slavery like it was nothing. Like it was no big deal. Like there was good points of slavery. There wasn't. In any form. I don't give a shit how many years you go back. If we can just stop talking like that. All right? Say, if you see a post you don't like and you want to tell them to go shit in their hat, just don't. Just don't do it. I mean, it's one of those things where sometimes you don't have the solution, but you know the equation. And that's where I'm at. I know what it takes to fix these things. I just don't. I don't know how to get there. So let's all try it together. I'll do it if you do it. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't give a shit who does it. I'm going to do it. And I've already been practicing what I preach. I've tried not to say anything on anybody's posts that was negative about anything. So let's just try that. I will be in Vidalia, Louisiana, performing Friday night. And Saturday night, I'll be at the Block in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, at the Comedy Zone with my feature, Harry Snover. Please come see our show, and we will say a bunch of positive stuff that makes no sense.